Hi, I'm Sam Thurgood and welcome to my 2-minute parasha. In this week's Sidra of Vayeishev, Joseph, as we know, is sold into slavery, goes down to Egypt, and there he only narrowly escapes being trapped by his master's wife into a net of sin. And the Sfat Emet, Rabbi Yoheleb Altar, wants to know, what was it that gave Joseph the strength to escape from it? And bearing in mind that when he escaped from Potiphar's wife, he did so in a way that was personally very embarrassing and humiliating. You see, the Torah tells us that Joseph was there with her. She demands that he sleeps with her. She grabs his clothing and he runs away, leaving his clothing in her hand. And then he runs outside into the street. So what was it that he was wearing when he went outside into the street? Well, the simple answer is nothing. And not everyone has the ability to say, listen, it's imperative for my spiritual survival that I get out of here. And if it means that I'm walking around, in the street without any clothing on, well, that's the price that I've got to pay. Where did Joseph get the strength to be able to endure such humiliation? And he says it actually was from the fact that he was sold into slavery and he accepted it as this is what Hashem has decreed upon me right now. This is what my life is, and nothing I can do. In other words, he recognized that this was a situation in which there was no intervention that he could take, no role that he could play actively. What he needed to do was simply accept upon himself that this was the reality. And by virtue of being able to do that, he gained the inner strength to survive humiliation and embarrassment. And it was that acceptance of the humiliation that was forced upon him that gave him the strength to embrace it when it was the only way for him to go free. Shabbat Shalom.